Hello, morning guys. Nice to see you again. So we will begin in 11 minutes. And if you like this video, don't forget to share the video with your friends now. And also, if you have individual stocks to diagnose later, kindly WhatsApp me the name or the ticker of your shares so that later for the fourth segment, I will diagnose your individual stocks. See you very soon.
touch me. You touch me. You're like a sudden breeze that blew in my life. A new face, a new smile, a new song. And now I know I wanted you in my life all along. I guess I must have saved an empty place in my heart for you to come and fill this space in my heart. That long before I said I loved you, I loved you. Whatever happens, this is true in my life. When all the springs have come and gone, whatever does I'll make go through in my life. Whatever else that I may do in my life, you'll always be something new in my life. From now on, I know there always will be you in my life. From now on. I've spent half my life looking for the reasons things must change, and half my life trying to make them stay the same. But love would fade like summer into fall. All that I could see was a mystery. It made no sense at all. The will of the wind, you feel it and then it will pass you, blowing steady. It comes and it goes, and God only knows. You must keep your sails on ready, so when it begins, get all that you can. You must befriend the will of the wind. I've spent so many hours thinking about the way things might have been, and so many hours trying to bring the good times back again. And so it goes for lonely hearted fools. They let their days slip away until they give in to the will of the wind. You feel it and then it will pass you, blowing steady. It comes and it goes, and God only knows. You must keep your sails on ready, so when it begins, get all that you can. You must befriend the will of the wind. befriend the will of the wind.
Audio Jungle.
Okay, let me shut down the music. We will begin immediately.
Audio Jungle.
Hello, morning everyone. Welcome back to Amy's Trading Journals. Today is 18th December 2020, Friday. Today, for the market weather, my comment is west and east, same sky, different weather. And for the market for the individual stocks, today I'm going to share with you the big data concept. So embrace big data means to embrace our future. And the third part, for Singapore shares, we have high P soaring today at the acquisition news, right? And for Nanofilm, finally, we see a significant sell signal. So is it a sell point? Later we talk about. And the fourth segment, I will talk about your individual stocks, right? So if you have any stock to diagnose, you need to WhatsApp me now so that later I will diagnose the stocks for you. Okay. Firstly, about the before we begin, disclaimer to make. All the stocks mentioned in the video are for the purpose of demonstration and education, not recommendation. Investors should be aware of the risks involved in stock trading and take full responsibilities for their own tradings. Okay, so let's check firstly the market performance. Why my comment is different, same sky, different weather, right? So for U.S. market, we see all the three major indexes last night went up, right? Although maybe not so big rise, but quite a stable, quite a robust rise. And for Nasdaq, it already hit a new high the day before yesterday. Last night hit a new high again, so continue going up. So U.S. market remain strong, Nasdaq strong, and S&P 500 managed to hit a new high, right? Also managed to hit a new high. And then for Dow Jones, also finally, yes, it reached the previous high, around the same level. It didn't hit a new high, but already reached the previous high. It's going to challenge the previous high. And if the other two indexes continue going up, and Dow Jones most likely would follow, right? So for U.S. market, it becomes strong again for short term at least. And yesterday I mentioned for the chances next year, so the second half for 2021, the market might be quite good, right? But before that, maybe for the first quarter, second quarter, we may have some ups and downs. And considering for U.S. market, we don't have a really significant correction. Sooner or later in future, there might be a significant correction, either for short term or for medium term. It might be quite forceful. Maybe the drop for let's say for Nasdaq can be more than 1,000. So is it? Let me check Nasdaq. Nasdaq. Yes, maybe for Nasdaq the drop can be more than 1,000 in future for the correction that would come in future, but not now, not immediately. For now, currently the upward momentum is still strong when the price, all the three indexes hit a new high. Dow Jones about to hit a new high, right? Very soon. Okay, then for the US market, performance is good, but for the Southeast Asia markets, not so, let's say, so strong today, the performance. Let's say if U.S. market becomes strong, usually the other markets would follow, right? U.S. is the big brother, the others are the little brothers. But we say the truth is usually if U.S. drop, the other markets, no doubt, mostly would drop, right? For U.S. market, if it becomes, let's say it's not that strong, a little bit strong, the other markets may not really follow. Unless U.S. market is extremely strong, maybe the other markets will follow. Then U.S. market will say, wow, for the rest of the markets, you have to follow the principles, the rules. Let's say you have reached a significant resistance level, then you have to drop. You have to correct. But for me, I'm the big brother. I'm not, these rules may not applicable for me. I don't have to completely or fully abide by all the regularities of the market. That's what the U.S. market would say to the rest. So we see that is what has happened. For U.S. market, sometimes you see it's already oversold, overbought. It's extremely high. We think that based on the technical analysis, the indicators or the regularities of the price movement, it should have dropped. Sometimes we feel this way, right? But the market just won't drop. It just remains so strong. Sometimes the U.S. market can ignore the rules of the stock market because it is the big brother. But for the other markets, usually they have to follow let's say they have to abide by the market regularities, the market rules. Why I say it this way? Because recently I mentioned for the other markets all reached significant resistance levels. Let's say for STI, right? STI, previously we have this downward gap. We have this downward gap previously. Right? This should be a very strong resistance, and the price we have seen it try to break up the resistance area for once filled. Now the price already very close to the level again. The selling pressure here seems still quite strong. That's why today we see our STI just sideways. It didn't drop much. It's just 3 points. 3 points drop. The current value is 2,855 points, right? Okay, so this level in near future would be very strong resistance, and now we see STI seems like faced with strong resistance, not easy to break up, right? So this is for our STI. Selling pressure is still quite strong. STI cannot break up the resistance immediately as what has happened for the U.S. market. U.S. market already cleared the significant resistance levels, but for STI, not that easy for STI, and also not that easy for QCCI, because QCCI, I also mentioned, it has reached a significant resistance, right? And today we see quite a forceful correction for QCCI today, because I mentioned this is currently the price already reached the strongest resistance apart from the previous one, because this one price already cleared. It become support. It's no longer resistance, but now this level resistance is the second strongest. For now, it's the strongest resistance for now, right? And the price already reached, and not that easy for the price to break up, because the price has to follow the market rules. This is the market regularity. Strong resistance. It's not that easy to break up immediately. That's for the other markets. Of course, US said, I am an exception. And that's why so many people choose to invest in the US market, because it will always be the strongest one. Okay, and okay, so we see today for QCCI, the drop is quite a forceful one. It's 21 points drop. For QCCI, it's really big. The change is 1.29%. 1.29%. That's quite a forceful drop for QCCI, because this is the strongest resistance. Although US market still quite strong last night, the other markets didn't follow. They didn't follow because they have to abide by the rules, abide by the market rules. Okay, so for QCCI, the support level below I mentioned, the strongest support is around 1,610 points. 1,610 at this level, the longest blue bar below, right? This is the strongest support below for QCCI. Then, how about for Hang Seng Index? Hang Seng Index, today we also see a drop until now, because also we have a strong resistance for Hang Seng Index. Okay, so we see this area between this blue bar and this blue bar here. This is very strong resistance area for Hang Seng Index, and we say the longest blue bar here, the top is around 26,460 points, right? And the current price is 26,499 points. So it's a bit higher than 26,462, but the price is just around the level and unable to really break up the top of this resistance area. The top is around 27,000, around that level. And we say we have a blue Tai Chi signal, right? I also mentioned it several times in my previous videos. Price also unable to break up the yellow Tai Chi and the top of this resistance area, roughly around the same level, right? Okay, so this is for the market performance. That's why my comment for the market weather today is west and east. The same sky, different weather. For US market, the sky already cleared, right? The sky cleared, but for our STI, for QCCI, for Hang Seng Index, it's still cloudy. Especially for QCCI, it even began to rain today. It's raining, right, today. So, yes, that's interesting, right? So, means what? Let's say the lesson we can learn, or the instruction we can get from this phenomenon is, maybe in future we really can consider US market. If you are already in the US market, of course that's good. You can just keep going on. But for those who maybe you haven't yet traded US or invest in US, you can get to know about it first, and then in future you can consider to invest in the US. It will be the number one for a long time into future. Okay, so this is about the market performance. After that, we talk about the second topic for today. That is the big data, right? So embrace the big data, embrace our future. And let me ask you this question. So why, just now I mentioned the US will always be the number one, right? Will always be the number one stock market in the world. Why it is the number one? Because of its high technology. You check US market, the strongest companies, or the companies with the best performances, will be those high-tech companies. That's why we have the funds, right? We have the fund, and we have the other strong of popular stocks like the EV stocks, right? All these stocks are they belong to the high technology. So high technology is the strongest weapon of the U.S. market. High technology is the force that let's say that support its economy, and also because of its economy so strong, that's why it becomes the world number one country in the world, politically speaking, right? So yes, technology is the core. And then for technology, we also have different types of technology, right? And then among all these different high technologies, digital technology, or put in another way, big data will be let's say the center of all the high technologies. And this point of view, I have brought forward to you roughly several months ago when I begin my videos. When I begin to let's say at the very beginning, I didn't do the live broadcast, right? At the very beginning, I just record some videos, and then I put them in YouTube and upload them to the YouTube. And I think that's back in June I begin, right? Until now, it's already 6 months. And I remember in the first or the second video that I have recorded and uploaded to the YouTube, I mentioned this concept, big data or digital technology. All right, it will be the center of all the let's say competitions between among the countries all over the world. So means you embrace big data, you embrace our future. And then you can check big data. Let's say currently the very popular investment instrument called cryptocurrency, right? Cryptocurrency also is big data. And also the very popular, the very hot cloud stocks, the cloud concept. If a stock is related with cloud and it is very strong in this area, then you will see the price for this share is quite bullish, right? So a lot of companies, the performance are so good, and I mean the performance of these stocks are so good because they are related with the big data. And actually, I have studied about this topic a bit, but I think this is a very important topic to talk about. And I'm thinking that if my video today, right, can get 10 more sharings from you. Yes, now I already got roughly 39 sharings for this video now. If I can get an extra 10 sharings from you, and also my thumb ups for this video can reach 50. Okay, so I need 50 thumb ups. And then if I can get this weekend, then next Monday I will give you the details about this big data topic. This is a special topic, okay, about big data. But the precondition is, for this video, I need 10 more sharings from you, and also I need 50 thumb ups. Okay, so if I cannot achieve this goal, then forget about this big data topic. Okay. Yes, so I think we need to work together to make this program, make my broadcast become, let's say, become better and better. Okay, we need to work together. Not only me, also I hope you can participate. Okay, So we work together. Okay, so this is about the big data topic. So maybe I can share with you more next Monday if I achieve the goal I mentioned. Okay, so then let's say for the other US shares, recently we mentioned about Apple, right? We mentioned about Apple can just keep holding. It's quite stable, right? Just stably up. This share you can consider either for short-term trading or for medium-term to long-term trading, because this is after a significant correction here. Okay, so Apple just keep holding. And then yesterday, for Amazon, also it's just a sideways there, right? It dropped just a bit, not so much. So in near future, still can let's say can consider. But I mentioned the disadvantage for this share is the big boy is not so strong, right? That's a problem for this share. We need big boys participate here. Okay, and also for the other shares, let's say recently I also mentioned one energy stock, a solar energy Amphase, right? So for Amphase, it's quite stably up, going up. So just keep holding. And okay, so this is for several stocks I have mentioned recently, and for US, and then for Singapore market. For Singapore market today, we got a high P sold. We got a high P sold, right? So, of course, this is because of the good news. It's the good news that its owner will make it a private company by buying it at the price around $2, right? At $2. So that's why the price today a gap up open, and the price now is $2 because that's the now it's already sorry, it's not $2. It's yes, it's $2. Yes, $2. So yes, currently the price is $2 because that's the acquisition price. Okay. $2. So for this kind of let's say rally, right? It's just a luck. So if you want to capture it, you have to be lucky. If we are not that lucky, if we got the news, when we know the news already, the price already gap up open. So no chance to buy today, right? Because today we cannot buy after today, after the gap, because this is the acquisition price. It's not likely that the price can be even higher than $2. Previously, also we have the Bright Talk, I remember last year, also got this acquisition news and the price also sold. Back then, because I was lucky because I was holding, and then suddenly got the good news. Then I made quite a handsome profit, more than 20% of profit from Bright Talk. Because of the acquisition news, but that's just a luck. And then for stock investment, if we want to become a constant winner in the markets, we cannot rely too much on luck. We have to rely on our, let's say, effective trading system. I already mentioned this for you for many times. If your method, your trading system is replicable, then you will become a winner in the market. But if you don't have, let's say, replicable method, you cannot copy the method to make profit in future, then means you cannot make sure that you make a constant profit in the market. You cannot be a constant winner in the market. So our goal is to become a constant winner in the market. So for this kind of shares sold by sudden good news, right? If we're lucky, we just we happily take the opportunity. But if we're not that lucky, no need to feel regret that we didn't buy in advance, because this kind of profits, we cannot copy. We cannot catch this kind of profit by copying our methods in future, right? So no need to feel regret. Just stick to your effective trading system. And speaking of that, remember for Nanofilm, MZH, right? So Nanofilm, this share, if you have followed the effective trading system, so I mentioned it, right? So 26th November, that's the day I mentioned it because the price break up the previous yellow Tai Chi, and the big boys increased suddenly to be more than 50%, almost reached 25%, and this is very strong. And I mentioned by then, if the price never drop below, let's say the close price or even the high price of this candle when the price break up the previous yellow Tai Chi, right? So then the upward momentum for this share would be quite strong, can consider buy. So you see after that, the price it drop, right? It drop, then you see it just touch the level, the high price of this candle, this breakthrough candle, right? Then, yes, begin to soar up. So this is the day you can buy in, right? You can buy in. After that, you can, okay, here we have a yellow Tai Chi, right? So yellow Tai Chi means it's quite high already. But we also mentioned for yellow Tai Chi, if the price never drop below the low price of the yellow Tai Chi, no need to sell, can keep holding. Yes, break up, right? Break up, then keep going up. So you can very easily catch this rally here. But the key point is now we have another yellow Tai Chi signal, and this is for yesterday, right? This is 17th December, yesterday candle. We have another yellow Tai Chi signal. Remember previously when the price was soaring, I mentioned when do we consider to sell Nanofilm? I mentioned we wait for the future yellow Tai Chi signal. You still remember, right? Yes, now we've got a yellow Tai Chi. Okay, yellow Tai Chi finally comes. I think that is what many people are expecting or hoping for, because if really the correction come in near future, the price drop below the low price of the yellow Tai Chi, then for short term there would be a correction, most likely, right? And then after that, the position would be relatively low. Maybe we can consider to buy again for this one. I mentioned back in November, right? I said this might be the superstar high-tech companies for Singapore stock market. And now my prediction, it is come true, right? So for this kind of superstars, after the correction, and next time we have a buy point again, we can always try. Because you see for this share, until now, the big boys is quite stably around above 75%. It's an extremely bullish type. And of course, I also mentioned yesterday, for the yellow Tai Chi signal, for this kind of extremely bullish shares, right, the correction might not be as big as for the normal shares when the price successfully break down the yellow Tai Chi signal, right? So maybe for this one, we have the yellow Tai Chi. In near future, the price successfully drop below the low of the yellow Tai Chi. Correction come, but this correction still may not be as forceful as the normal stocks with big boys less than 50%. Right? But this is the strong type. This is the extremely strong type. After the correction, although maybe the correction is a small one, but in future we have another buy point again, we can consider. At the same time, we also can check after this correction here, whether or not the retailers would appear. If retailers appear and retailers even exceeds 25% here. This is 0, this is 25 for the green bar retailer, right? And that would be a bearish sign. At least for short term to medium term, that would be a bearish sign. Then maybe we better not touch it. But if after this correction in near future, then we have another red circle again in future, and at the same time we don't see retailers. Our retailer just a little bit, less than 5%. Then big boy is still quite strong, more than 50, even still around 75. Means, wow, this would be a very good choice to consider again in future. So this is what I'm talking about, the effective trading system. And this trading system, you can calculate. You can calculate to make numerous profit in future. This is replicable method. And this is how we can become a constant winner in the market rather than just rely on luck. If you just rely on luck, this time you luckily you have bought high P in advance, you make profit, handsome profit. But next time you might even lose more money in the market because your method is not replicable. You don't have effective trading system. Okay, yes. So what Homely is doing is to train you so that you can set up your own effective trading system with the help of this software. We have a lot of strategies based on this software. Even for multi-color dragon, this indicator alone, we have more than 10 trading strategies based on multi-color dragon alone. So if you want to learn those these trading strategies, no problem. If you are a member, you already joined Homely member, you can attend all our training courses. You will be able to learn all these trading strategies in details about the multicolor dragon, about red and white circle, about Tai Chi signal. Okay, so if you are interested in knowing more about the training courses or about the software, you can attend the open for public seminars. And tomorrow is Saturday morning 10:30 to 12 p.m. This one is in English. And Sunday afternoon 2 to 4 p.m. is in Mandarin. So if you haven't yet registered this seminar, you can WhatsApp me your name and which seminar you'd like to attend so that I can help you register for free. So my WhatsApp is 6592312307. And finally, don't forget what I have mentioned just now about the 10 extra sharings of this video and also 50 thumb ups for my video today. If the goal is achieved, next Monday, I will give you a special topic about big data. And this is really a very big topic. If I'm really happy, maybe about your support, maybe I will give you a topic series, a special topic series about big data, because we have a lot to talk about big data. Okay, so if you can really know very well about the big data sector, I think your profit next year will be a quite gigantic one. Okay, so hope I can get a chance to share with you more about big data, right? But it depends on whether or not we can work together to achieve the goal, right? So 10 more sharings from you and also 50 thumb ups. Okay, so that's all for today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next Monday. Bye-bye.